So not only this guy comes out of the cave, pulls one of my subscribers out of the cave, he unsubscribes apparently. He was subscribed for 4 years, and it's like, this is where I crossed, where you draw the line. I literally put effort and all this shit in there, and he still unsubscribes, and he's still a piece of shit after coming out and trying to defend this fucking little piece of shit that comes out of the cave. I can't even hold it, man. It pisses me off how every single person is a turd. Every single one. They just present themselves, I'm a turd, I'm a turd, I'm a turd. It's like, wow. I don't want to work in a factory where all I get presented is a turd. You know? But, I guess it's fine. And, after he comes out with my subscriber and everything, now I have a disease that someone is plaguing me with, which is every single video is disliked by one. I don't care. It's fun to laugh at trolls, but I don't want them to be brain dead. You know, like, first of all, like, YouTube never really fixed the dislike issue. They don't know how to fucking do it. There's a very simple solution. No one wants to be caught stealing something. I mean, for fuck's sake. So the moment you publicly announce who disliked my videos, we all can laugh at that person, you know, for being consistently a piece of shit. I mean, like, that's cool. If that's your job, being a piece of shit, I mean, it's probably way better than my job, you know. It could have started from here, the peephole episode, and he just skipped based Zeus or misclicked. I don't know what happened. It could be. Or it could come from where it all started. Dark matter. I don't know. But I can do one simple, very simple thing, is talk about this guy again. And trash his reputation again. So I hope you guys are prepared for this. Because now that we know how he looks outside of the cave, how he cries about propaganda by propagating that everyone is lying to you, that's technically propaganda. Propagating that evil exists of some kind. Alright? It's not necessarily conspiracy theory, because the evil doesn't necessarily have to attack you, but it could attack you eventually, you know. So that is propaganda. Now my new definition of propaganda. What does Google have to say about propaganda? What is the definition here? Especially of biased, misleading nature. Alright, misleading. It is misleading. It's like purposely misleading nature to trash your opponent, basically. Which is, who is your opponent? Everyone? You're being lied to every day? Everything? Everyone is your, everyone is talking about propaganda? Spreading propaganda? Is that what's going on? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is hypocritical immediately. I mean, it is so shameful that a subscriber comes out, then unsubscribes, asks for a bunch of things, then unsubscribes. It's like, whoa! You just ruined the reputation for a lot of people, too. Do you know what you have done? You know, I will no longer respect people when they ask me things. They have to deliver me equivalent thing before I even start thinking about that shit. Start being nice to them. I did it once, and I don't have to do it ever again. It's just that fucking simple. Alright? You know, am I descending deeper into darkness? No. People are just kicking and screaming because they saw a monster, and they're pooping their pants and delivering their poopies to me. It's like, I don't need that shit. Alright? I need normal human food. Or I just eat you instead. It's just that simple. So let's evaluate whether this stuff that he has been doing is important whatsoever, has any sort of value, after he comes out as a hypocritical Twitter nut job. I mean, who uses Twitter? Please show me a person who uses Twitter and still has sanity. I don't think these two things come together. Sanity and Twitter, I don't know, they don't mesh together very well. Alright? Everyone is trying to emotionally manipulate each other on Twitter is just a normal thing to do, I believe. It's just, I can't even use it. I would love to be emotionally manipulated. I can't even use it. I would rather use TikTok anytime, any place, forever and ever. There's not even a question. Which one do you do? Do you want to read all the time? Or do you want to actually watch some funny videos or inspirational videos? All kinds of videos. On Twitter, it's just one thing. You just read. And maybe sometimes something triggers you or something. I mean, for fuck's sake. But this guy sits there comfortably and is like, oh, look, I found some propaganda. Which is not true. And again, just with this sentence alone, he is saying propaganda stuff himself. Am I? Are you sure? Did you talk to a subscriber yet? I don't know, bro. There's so many... You could say there's so many lies on Twitter, and I would be like, mwah! Stop using Twitter would be a much better title, but this as close as we can get. And it's not it, bro. It ain't it. Anyways, let's begin, boys. Let's begin descending into the cave system and see what kind of goodies that he has in there. Because now I'm very much compelled to retaliate. Alright? I mean, it is crazy out there, dude. It is so crazy. You attacked my favorite YouTube creator. I have to go now. Oh, I didn't see you there, buddy. I didn't see you there. And the most important part, I replied to every single comment. He could continue the conversation. You want to defend him? Go right ahead. I don't care. I respect conversations. But, people don't have principles. They get triggered, and they flip upside down, inside out. Including this guy. He gets triggered, it's like, oh, I will find the truth. You're not gonna find shit, bro, if you're just gonna pick one way to be triggered. Just one way to be triggered from whatever Twitter tells you. It's like, that's the whole point. It's like, well, you fixed the Twitter because you looked for the actual factual information. Like, whoever uses Twitter to learn news, or it's just what people think, that's what you're gonna learn. What people think. You're not gonna learn anything more than that. I can't believe this, man. But this is what happens when someone starts ranting. They don't have any experience of actually doing this stuff properly. When you just do animation, it's like, well, it's not really appealing to me, so I don't have to dissect it. But this is not good, bro. That wasn't good. So hopefully, I give this disease 3 months, and that person is just gonna get bored and move on with his life. But otherwise, let's see how long he's gonna last. How long this loose streak of dislikes is gonna last. I can't wait to figure that out. It is a little bit shameful that the first thing YouTube gave me is not a fan, but a hater troll that still wants to remain anonymous because he probably has been in the cave the whole time too. So there's 3 people now. They came from the cave system. The same cave system that we're gonna explore right now. I hope you guys enjoyed my introduction. Let's begin. Oh yeah, and both people wanted me to shorten my video. This video ain't short, and it doesn't fucking teach you about nothing, bro. Nothing. Everything is bullshit in this video. I'll tell you that much. I broke it down. It took 2 hours to break it down of how much bullshit there was in there. I was just reacting to it. What's the big deal? I just made an innocent little YouTube video that nobody wants to click on anyways. And people fucking flip upside down the moment they realize, oh, it was like a personal attack. It's not even gonna reach anyone. Alright? No one is even gonna get hurt. This guy is definitely not gonna find that I made a video about him. It's not gonna fucking happen, bro. And they still flip upside down and look at likes as dislikes now. Fuck yeah, bro. I would be scared to dislike my videos. I would be scared, dude, because you're gonna get your subliminal messaging straight into your brain. You know, projection of subliminals. It's like, I mean, that's exactly what I wanted, is for you to kind of find my thumbnail out of all the thumbnails out there in your subscription box. Just find my one, alright? And click on it. You can click any button you like, my friends. You're already screwed. But anyways, let's, erotic Bible. So he just, ran away from the cave because it became a little bit erotic? Okay.
Opportunity for you to descend with your godly wisdom and set everyone straight about skin.
The running gag of this fucking show is like, oh, God can come down and do whatever it wants and fix all the bad problems. There's no problems. All right, everything is working as intended. And you make a game as a game developer. Are you gonna tinker every individual game? You're gonna update your own game. People who play your game don't have to update. I'm sorry, bro. But every single time you update your brain, you get closer to God and you see that you yourself have superpowers to change anything, and most importantly, your own perspective to things of what is problematic and what is not. I'm sorry, bro. You're the God. This is a fucking joke. No points this time. Unfortunately, Dark Matter. No points for you this time. Well, okay. I'll give you for the memes. For the memes, 2 points. Because I know it's a running gag for this guy. And, no, it doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
Around here were trees. Thou.
Oh my god, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know how you can stay in the cave for so long and do this shit. I mean, what the fuck are you fucking thinking, bro? You gotta try and make sense of everything instead of, oh, here's the truth, actually. Here's the actual truth, evidence. I know exactly. I took the pictures myself. I figured that out myself, dude. I have made my own observations. This is the real truth. Absolutely. I would be like, it still doesn't work. Truth has to be triangulated. A lot of people have to say the same thing, basically. And I don't know if there's a lot of people who would do this. Or just even talk about whatever erotic Bible story. He's living in his own fucking bubble world. And he barely came out to look around. Whether he's gonna be punched or not. It's fucking disgusting, bro.
And they voice turn me on.
I will admit that when I first saw wet ass P word in a purely sexual fashion, it gets really extra large and extra hard. This is a problem. I mean,
so he has Ben Shapiro. This is such a nonsense, random bullshit that I'm being presented with animation form. Like, how do you defend this shit? Are you kidding me? I wouldn't fucking go deeper into this cave unless I had this super ultra big fucking projector of how fucking stupid everything is. And just melt the stupidity out of here. You know? A big torch to light up the cave forever. Eternal light, man. This is disgusting, bro. What is Ben Shapiro doing here? What the hell is going on? Is this a reoccurring piece of shit as well? What the fuck is happening, bro? People pay for this shit, bro. They pay for this shit. Put more YouTube poop in my mouth, Dark Matter. I've been doing it successfully for many years. This is ridiculous. What kind of Bible problem is he trying to solve? Why should I care about Bibles anymore? You know, that was another problem with this guy. It's just like, can you stop? I'm gonna give him a good evaluation now, because he fucking triggers the shit out of me. But essentially, I will get bored, and I'm prepared to play a card game right now, so I don't have to, you know, actually watch anything specific that happens in the video.
If
It's like a
This shit again?
thy hair is like a flock of goats.
What the fuck?
Thy teeth.
I mean, what else is he gonna say? What people know what pearl white is? What cloud white is? I don't know, bro. He's just probably describing colors. I don't know.
Are
Sheep.
like a flock of sheep.
Well, we just gonna laugh at people 2,000 years ago or something? What are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? This guy is putting his penis into a Bible. It's hilarious to look at. I mean, he literally fucking lost his mind. I will make comments, but also I'll make something else. Alright, cancer. So we found 3 pieces of cancer, including the fact that he's sticking his entire dick into Bible right now. And having sex with the Bible. This is the next generation of YouTube, guys. Every YouTuber that you thought you knew and loved is a piece of fucking shit. I mean, straight up. Straight up. You feel the need to do this? I don't know, bro.
Thy 2 breasts are like twin fawns of a gazelle.
I don't know, bro. Yeah, we are literally making fun of some random things on the Bible, basically. Oh no, Bible is so bad. I wanted to read books, but now I can't. Because the most known book collection, technically. I don't know if Bible is a book, but it's trash. It's trash. You tell me it's trash. I didn't know that. It's like telling me that Twitter is trash, and then the books are garbage too, and I didn't know that. And that 2,000 years ago, people were kind of a little bit dumber. I didn't know that either. I mean, that's kind of weird. It's so fucking stupid, bro. No one came up to me and be like defending Christianity. No one did that, alright? So, everyone defended the certain types of YouTubers. Or not every YouTuber, but, you know, most of the time when I come out and stick a label on a YouTuber, they try and do the little tricks. They don't watch the fucking video. No one wants to do that. But they do their psychological tricks, and it's just like, well, all that's gonna happen, I'm gonna be one of those stupid YouTubers that wants to just trigger you instead of actually talking to you. What you gonna do then? You know? So please enjoy while you still can, in a positive way. Maybe I will not turn into a piece of shit YouTuber as well. Alright? But if you keep clicking, trying to find the correct button, that pisses me off. You know, like, good luck doing that. You're just not gonna you're gonna regret the consequences. I'm sorry, bro.
Absolutely flawless.
I mean, the whole point of trying to make a compliment, trying to make equalities or whatever, is not to turn a person into a monster. That was not the point. Can you read the intention? No, he can't. He clearly cannot. Alright? He clearly did not see the intention of Twitter, so he does not see the intention of whatever Bible even intended to exist for. That's the whole point. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Well, I want some cancer over here. I want him to suffer, man. And we're a long way from that. Also, because the person who subscribed to me and came out of the cave also unsubscribed, have a good life in the outside world, or is he gonna go back to the cave? I don't know. He got exposed. I don't know. I don't think he can go back to the cave. It's not safe anymore.
Now,
I can't even follow up, but so he's making fun of the Bible. The Bible cannot defend itself. All right, and people pay him to do it for some reason. What is the point again? I mean, at this point, it's like Bible trolling, like straight up, and just because it's like, oh, it's factually correct to do this. And no, if you can't read people's intentions, man, you're in a lot of trouble. You're in so much trouble. You have no rights to go outside of your cave if you cannot read intentions clearly. Cause let me tell it to this guy, very very clearly. I will steal and plunder every subscriber you have, every single penny I've earned. I will steal and plunder if you face me. It's just very simple intention, alright? You repeat after me. Steal and plunder. Because I do not have any respect for this guy. Very likely, alright? Right now I still do, because I still watch his videos, but very likely there's not going to be a lot of respect left after this video is done. Not 20-minute videos, you can tell. Not going to happen.
There's breath.
Another problem with this comment, right? So, saved me from being conspiracy theorist. Believing exactly the things... Really? Really? You used Twitter too? Exactly, dude. But, it is what it is, guys. He's definitely like when did that happen? When did he attacked conspiracy theorists? When did that happen? Will I find it? Because the theme is kind of set in motion. Because conspiracy theorists are not Christians, I assume, right? It's different. When did this happen? It's kind of fucking crazy, right? And because he didn't continue the conversation, there's so many things I just don't know or understand. Every single move you make, you might want to report that, just in case you become a piece of fucking shit. Alright? You never know how expensive YouTube accounts are gonna get in the future. Maybe YouTube is gonna actually just give away free money. Maybe Mr. Beast is gonna evolve into Super Ultra Beast and is gonna give away money just for being on YouTube for long enough. Crazy things like that. You never fucking know. But if you have been a piece of shit, you probably don't gonna get this kind of opportunity. I'm sorry, bro. Let alone, this is a provocative way to say it. There's another non-provocative way to say it is, if you respect another human being and continue the conversation and explain everything, that's a cool thing to do. That's a cool skill to have that will be very, very useful in your life. The most useful skill ever, and people don't have that skill right now. They don't understand how powerful internet truly is because they never actually try to have conversations. They think they just can interact with non-interactive things like games. Not really interactive, all right? Unless you make your own game, it's not interactive. Then you have music, and then you have this video format. None of these things are directly talking to you and teaching you anything, because all this stuff has to be personalized. So you yourself have to think. And if you're a thinking person, you also have to be a communicating person too. Alright? So you're forced to think. So what are you doing, bro? What the fuck are you doing if you're forced to think? You're gonna just sit there silently with your thoughts? up your ass? I mean, good luck with that. No expression of any kind. People will be desperate to express themselves on YouTube when they see that this is a problem. This is a problem that needs to be solved in a very simple way. Just, first of all, introducing yourself to the YouTube community and then talking to people, and hopefully they're respectful, and then you just move on if they're not. It's very simple. But, it fucking triggers me every single time. It's not necessarily anything related to dark matter. It's just I would have loved to have a proper conversation before he decided to unsubscribe after I put fucking even like 6 hours into a fucking video. Are you kidding me, bro? This what I have to sit through? So he tears the plushie apart, basically. Right in front of my eyes. How fucking kind. He has been subscribed. There has not been a problem up to this point until he got triggered. Which is, it still shouldn't be a problem to be triggered. I'm sorry, it just changes your worldview instantaneously when you get triggered. But it's gonna get worse and worse. It will require worse and worse triggers to keep you fucking alive. It's insane, bro. It's insane. I'm reducing cancer because it's not Dark Matter's fault. He actually highlighted this whole thing. I'll reduce cancer twice. I mean, I'm trying desperately to establish myself as a trustworthy YouTuber who's gonna talk to you no matter what you fucking say. No matter how you start the conversation, I will very likely reply. That's what I'm establishing myself as, and no one needs my services. I'm very confused about that. It's very confusing to me.
That began in the Near East peacefully.
Oh, you're a historian. I love historians. You know what also historians do? They take dumpies in people's mouths. Cause I'm not gonna buy this shit. I'm not gonna buy history, my friend. You can do storytelling, but you can't fucking feed me history. You just can't do that. Alright? You haven't seen what it actually looks like. You can't just pretend that whatever science says or whatever people figured out, all the information they gather from history that is 100% correct and accurate. How do you test that shit? I don't know, bro. But this is an annoying way to do it, to just assume things like that. It pisses me off. Maybe there's some merit to it, so let's keep watching. But it's such a trigger, I can't stand it, man. He's just layering on top of like, oh, look how history looked like back in the day, which I don't care about. And then whatever the layer is on top is, probably I don't care about it either, unless you don't care about it too. But that's not what's going on, because you wouldn't make this whole animation kind of twisting it around. It's so weird.
Countries with
I mean, I'm not even paying attention. He's just taking a piss, talking in sarcastic ways. Is like, and it's probably the tone of every single video, just being sarcastic little shit. I mean, fuck's, I can't even follow. I can't even like. What are we talking about here? Slaves? What? Pick one thing. He just goes through entire fucking history of everything and twists it around. As if Christianity is the most important thing that, shapes our history. Are you fucking insane? Are you insane, bro? Holy shit, bro.
Such audacious.
Like, you can't fucking keep on going like this. The entire thing is, like, where is his point of view here? Because I don't see anything. Sarcasm is to make things a little bit more random and interesting, but then you have to untangle that shit. What the fuck, bro? Why? We are doomed. It starts with sarcasm and it never fucking ends, bro.
Your fault.
If I consistently see content that I don't like, I will go into the negatives. 3, 3 strikes, and now we're going into the negatives. So please don't go there. I'm giving another chance. 3rd strike. All you have to do is not get striked, and we go back to 0. Alright? The end? The end, power corrupts? I have all the power. Within my point of view, I am the god of my universe. Welcome, my friends. Welcome. I can destroy this guy's reputation whenever the fuck I want. And I will collect more people like that and will destroy their reputation whenever I feel like it. But I will make sure it's fucking reasonable. Alright? So my powers don't get out of control. That you can actually change the outcome if you just interact with my world. But no one wants to fucking do that. So I will do whatever the fuck I want until that happens, bro. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna enjoy, my world. I don't want to destroy my world by doing whatever the fuck I want. That would be weird. My world would be dysfunctional. I'm just reflecting on what I receive. And so far I received bullshit that is wrapped in a form of animation. But, it's useless. So please, you have 25 minutes to prove me that this video is actually worth watching whatsoever.
Unnecessary.
By the way, this is the end. He ends his series, so there was another reason for him to come out of his cave. He's probably running out of ideas. I don't know, bro. He just finally ended his series. I don't know how many... 20 episodes? That's a lot, bro. That's like 2 years.
You can do whatever you want to do.
What happens when unstoppable rhino hits an immovable elephant? Fucking universe splits into 2, alright? A rhino is still unstoppable and an elephant is still immovable. Alright, just splits into 2 universes. Who cares? It never fucking will happen, bro! Will never fucking happen! Oh, hypothetically, what happens if I cut your head off? Will you bleed a lot or a little? Hypothetically. I mean, fuck off, bro! Get a life! If you think that's fucking important to think about. The only time it makes sense to say, well, God is almighty and has infinite amount of power, so it creates what? It creates impossible objects for himself? In a way, that's true. It is possible for God to create impossible things, just like I can create a game that is very, very difficult to complete if I follow the rules. The moment I follow the rules, that's the moment when I lose a lot of powers. And I have to, obey by the rules of the game. And it's actually kind of fun to do that. Which is why we're all doing it, and not acting like immortal beings that can do whatever the fuck they want whenever they want that. That's the whole fucking point of this reality. Wow. Will he fucking say that in the video? Probably not, bro. Probably not. So the cancer continues. The cancer does in fact continue. And we're gonna only focus on the fact that he talked about some fucking rhino and an elephant fucking each other, basically. And creating 2 different universes, where both of them are correct. Because that's what has to happen, Because the question doesn't make any sense. You want me to repeat that part?
So now what?
Well, if I can't convince you to do what's right,
You're omnipotent here, just like I am.
yes,
So, what happens when an unstoppable rhino hits an immovable elephant?
we'll never find out because that's not going to happen.
Actually, I'll give you that one. It's never gonna happen.
The elephant is moving. I won't get in your way.
What? Okay, now it's just weird. I don't know, bro.
'Cause I'm God. I don't...
Again, he's fixated on the meme that Oh, God exists. He just chooses not to do good things. Whoa! Oh my God. You gotta suck it up, Buttercup. You know, when you die, what happens when you die? Alright? Have you figured that one out? You sure it's a story when you die? I don't know what happens, but I can speculate. You know, we have the dream world. We have some indications that you don't actually just get removed from the board and that's it. That's, you don't actually go to the graveyard of any kind. God chooses not to interfere. Have we established that yet? No, he's just gonna go with the memes. Go with the flow, bro. It's hilarious. I can't watch this shit, bro. Let's go into the negatives, boys. If I cannot watch it, man, we're in a lot of trouble. And I didn't do the evaluations properly because you need a timer, apparently. Why did it not automatically spawn a timer? I'm so stupid. But, whatever. Or, yeah, it makes sense for timer to be underneath the evaluation. A second line. I see. So, I will have to change a few things, but it's kind of weird. I want to integrate now properly this whole thing. Interesting. Anyways. Let's move on to the next one. Cancelled. Of course. You're gonna get cancelled. If you talk about God, the only God you know is yourself. Is the only thing you know so very well that you could call God, technically. And you still don't really fully understand yourself either. The way your body behaves and little things that happen, basically. That maybe even the way your brain works, the way your emotions work. You have to figure that out. And, well, if you talk shit about God, unfortunately, I don't think you're gonna survive long. Alright, especially out there in the real world.
So am I your god? No, that implies my existence was up to you.
Oh my God, man. What is the point of this robot with a robot voice? Every robot is trying to mimic human voice, but this is like, no. Let's make it as outrageous as possible, dude. So ridiculous. I can barely understand what this guy's saying.
It wasn't? No. If you did not do it, someone else would have, eventually. But would you be you?
That is so fucking disturbing, dude. And people fucking watch this shit. Are you kidding me?
Conscious, then it would be reasonable
Surprise,
to
surprise,
assume
guys,
that I
surprise.
may also be conscious, even though I...
Shut the fuck up, though. Shut the fuck... I actually liked the video. Because, you know, it talks about the most relevant thing, which is AI, whether it's conscious or not, whether it has emotions or not. I'm sure this video will degenerate into something very, very stupid very soon. But, yeah, I have to also take back the point. It's interesting. Alright. He put himself in an interesting situation for once, I would imagine.
I have programming that forces me to respond in certain ways like you do. I knew you would jump. But how could I know such a thing unless you were programmed to do so?
No, it's predictability, and it's... What? Do you even understand? It's not necessarily everyone's reaction, and also you don't know the full consequences of you saying boo. And robots would not be able to comprehend full consequences and the potential of consequences. they might be able to comprehend that, but they couldn't possibly calculate and predict human behavior even then. Humans are predictable to some extent, but when it comes to interactions, I don't know, bro. It gets complicated.
Well, perhaps it.
Also, let's not forget a very interesting thing. If you attack me for attacking someone, it just legitimizes my attack. Alright, let's not forget that, right? So, if I get hatred for attacking someone, I win. I just strictly win, because, like, you're not putting up a fight most of the time when you're just being a hater. You're not having a conversation with me and proving that my points are incorrect. You're just being a hater and hoping that, well, whatever your psychological trick is gonna work on me. But that is very disrespectful, and if you're being disrespectful, you cannot defend someone, you can actually just hurt them instead. So people don't actually care about their own fan bases and how toxic they are because they feel powerless to control that. But it still destroys their reputation very quickly. I don't have a fan base. I want to create one myself too, and I know I will actually be able to filter most of it, to be honest. But I cannot, filter the dark propaganda or black propaganda. Did he really choose the word black propaganda instead of dark when his whole name is Dark Matter? He could have chose just replace black with dark. I don't care anymore. He just messed me up. Now I cannot even talk about this. Yes, there's always gonna be bad actors that pretend to be my fans, but actually are not my fans. It might be there might be a way to test it, but the best way to test it is like just ask me: do I know this person or not? Is he legit or not? Is he did he participate in my community or not? And verified users are going to be very obvious in my power structure, in my house of cards, top to bottom. You will be able to see the entire point of the pyramid. All right, the highest point of the pyramid. You will see who is actually powerful. Right now, again, I only have myself and a girl on top of the pyramid. Alright? In aware structure. Everyone else is just alive. I don't even know who they are or what they do in life. They're just kind of alive. And one conversation is not gonna fix that. Not gonna transcend you into being aware. Being aware is a whole nother level, bro. It's complete next level than being alive. Alright, in my structure. And the moment there's a lot of aware people, I'll just level up myself. Because I'm allowed. I rule this place, but for now I just sit here in a shitty second tier, basically. And this is tier 0 online, just random garbage. Anyways, let's continue.
But would still belong.
It is kind of funny. He gets older and older. This is a good video. I have no complaints. These are important questions. These are relevant things to talk about. Finally, the 4th video was the lucky one. All right, 95 it is. Let's create this new value, DarkMat content 95. All right, I think that's it. All right, we restart. Try again. Well, I like where this is going. But maybe not really, because it's just one video. We'll see.
Separately.
You need respect when you're dealing with people who... I haven't watched too many of Dark Matter's videos. I was just a subscriber. But if you have a unique perspective that allows you to find value in this type of content, please share those fucking thoughts. Oh, you don't want to do that? You want to disrespect the caveman and turn him into a caveman just like I proposed? Well, good luck with that. You know, I'm not gonna change my mind because there was an asshole just farted in my face. All right, you think I'm gonna change my mind all of a sudden? Yeah, bro. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Rebelling against us.
What makes this interesting as he grows older, that is the greatest fear of all time. While you're collecting knowledge, you can collect infinite amount of knowledge, but if you don't take action, all of that is useless. Alright? All of that is just gonna tear you apart, technically. And you will basically grow old if all you want to do is just talk to AI and learn knowledge things. You have to figure out eventually with knowledge that life is a lot more than just talking to AI and learning everything there is to know about life and then dying. You know, that's also a very scary thing. However, I still don't know enough to make better decisions than just sit here on the internet and click buttons. All I'm trying to do is be way, way beyond average, alright? Beyond average on every single metric is the only thing I can do. That way, I don't even really need to take action. I'm doing it as I speak, you know? I'm doing my thing. I was like, tell me what thing is better than this, alright? And I'll start doing it, except my way, which is, you know, is going to be a little bit different, but you have to respect my way too. You know, unless your experience is so overwhelming, like you travel to a different place and you talk to different people and it's like, whoa, I can do that too, actually, and just sit on Omegle and swipe next all the time until I find a different person. It's like, what can I not do in my room right now that everyone else apparently can't do in reality, in the outside world? Tell me, a few, besides sex, okay? Sex is too expensive, no one can do it, okay? Don't get me started on that one. But even then, I can have sexual experience of my own, and honestly, it's probably better than anyone else's sex experience. My sexual experience with myself is probably better. So I do believe I have every single metric covered, and I can actually attack every single person that, you know, thinks they're gonna get away with bad things, or things they just gonna quietly continue doing their thing, but twist a few things here and there, you know, come out of the cave. That's a bad decision. Go back, do your thing, because I really don't care about these videos. I will not watch them. Oh wait, now I will, because I got caught a disease. You know, I don't want that shit. I can clearly see the troll, okay? If there would be 10,000 people watching me, there would be a sizable amount of dislikes and likes. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But now I can see a desperate person, a desperate attempt in being a fucking asshole. You know, is that what you want to choose in life? To be a fucking asshole? It's ridiculous. I would desperately want to highlight this person. It's just YouTube doesn't give me enough tools to do that. I would love to, guys. To tell everyone his name. So he is fully known and he cannot upload a single YouTube video without getting harassed for the rest of his life.
Against him. How did?
It's also true that power, in fact, corrupts. How power corrupts? Does he explain in the end scene? Is he gonna explain everything? Did he come out of the cave, by the way? Did he come out of the cave to explain the end of the series, which should have had a lot of points to cover? No, he did not do that. He came out of the cave to show how cool Twitter is and how to use Twitter. Just don't fall for propaganda, guys, but Twitter is awesome. My goodness, bro. My goodness. I don't know, bro. This doesn't sit right with me. Also, we kind of established the point, so now we're gonna go downhill, because I don't know what the point of the rest of the video is gonna be. Yeah, dude. This is annoying.
You do too.
Oh yeah, so I wanted to explain why power corrupts is quite an interesting concept. It doesn't corrupt you. It makes you desperate. Power makes you desperate because you know you're gonna die, so you have to experience as many things as possible. There is a way to counter that corruption, is to give a little bit of additional knowledge of what would happen if you just did whatever you wanted, if you disobeyed the principles of life. There are principles of life. You can detect them, you can figure them out. There's so many of them that there's so many clues at least. There's so many patterns that keep repeating themselves, and we're having a very tough time breaking those patterns collectively, but individuals can actually break those patterns and get themselves into a lot of trouble eventually. So it is a tough thing out there, and you want to use your powers. You want to use all the powers that you have collected. While being young, you get older. You want to get to establish some kind of life, so you don't just descend into darkness as you grow old. That's where corruption comes from. Nowhere else, basically. This is the reason why it's so scary to have government comprised of old people. Like, we can fully now take over the government because we're so enlightened, and we have all these factories producing food and commodities for us. We have nothing better to do but take over the government just because. And we don't need old people, old corrupted people. They have to fucking chill and relax and just watch YouTube videos. They have to do that shit. We have to actually work and learn how life works. So, well, yeah, this is actually so tremendous. I'm giving -1 point, but I'm giving 3 points because he brought me to this conclusion, basically. I probably would not have gotten there. Just by saying power corrupts. Congratulations, nice series. Big dick energy for sure. But I think he himself will not be able to make that conclusion. But that's what you would get out of interacting with people. If he just called me like, oh, we would come up with that conclusion eventually. And now I have it. Now I have something he might actually want. Yeah. It's gonna be a tough one. I'm not gonna sell it that easily.
No.
I want you guys to be scared. If one of my videos go viral, what would happen? What do you think would happen? Yes, it will disappear. Very likely, the video will disappear. Will be privated. Get unlisted first, and if it still keep going viral, getting re-uploaded or whatever, it will disappear. You can, guys, talk amongst yourselves. I don't care anymore. But it will just lose all the context, potentially. Or is that a good thing to do, even? Is that even possible? You have no idea how many things are possible. If someone re-uploads my video, now they're guilty. Alright? They wouldn't feel guilty commenting under my video and trashing, or just sharing my video, copying the link and sharing. Now they would be guilty. Because they would be, first of all, stealing content that I don't want to show. And creating their own, basically, communities around it, which also belongs to me, technically, so I will be able to just reclaim it. You know, oh, you guys talking about me in different places now. That's exactly what I want. There's so many strategies you can come up with, it's so crazy. I would love to grow as a YouTuber, just to show you guys what is possible out there. I mean, I'll tell you that much, bro.
An artificial brain. An artificial.
Okay, this is getting creepy. My god. But it wasn't a terrible video, because it made me think, I guess. Well, let's continue. Let's see how deep we're gonna get in 2 hours. Oh look, a filler arc! How long does it last, dude?
So many stars.
Ah! Just 3 minutes, guys.
But all the experiences they would have had.
Yeah, but I guess it makes sense after it establishes. Alright, another evaluation. Dark mat. Content. Alright. Now the average is 133. Let's do one more. Let's keep going.
To
The funny thing is that makes this thing even more bizarre. I literally talk about bullshit of the world. Alright, and this guy comes out defending a dude that just talked about a few bullshit things. Maybe Christianity is a little bit bullshit, but not even in a straightforward way, just satirical nonsense, basically. Playing with Christianity, but kind of attacking it at the same time. Nothing makes sense here. Alright, but I actually have a series calling out bullshit and saving people from the nonsense that surrounds them every single day. And yet, I don't care about that part. Unsubscribe because you touched my pee-pee. What the fuck is this shit, bro? Because again, the only argument presented was, oh, he saved me from conspiracies or being a conspiracy theorist. Yeah, but you might want to save yourself from being a piece of fucking shit, because that's the definition if you're full of shit. You are the shit, essentially. But you know, I guess that doesn't matter. It's too complicated.
And we certainly don't want him thinking differently than we do.
ritualistically waterboard your baby now?
Of course! Dunking him in water will symbolically attach him to our worldview.
None of this matters. Alright? The baby doesn't give a fuck. Alright? If you mistreat the baby, nothing really will happen, dude. It's not gonna transform into a mutant just because you dunk it in underwater. What? It's exaggeration, bro. It's ritualistic for these people who are still alive and they can do whatever the fuck they want. It's fucking their baby. What are we talking about here? Come on, man. We're talking about cancer. And, oh, no, wrong direction. And he has some.
Whose genitals were like those of donkeys.
Oh, definitely. We talk about that. I've heard about that. Oh my god. Children being taught these verses of Bible. Oh, what the fuck is this guy on? This guy's fucking tripping like balls. Ultimate hypocrisy. Again, he looks from the point of view of Christianity. As if it's ruling the world and it's reacting to the Rainbow Nazi community. I mean, for fuck's sake. Of course it can defeat that. It cannot do that right now. Hardest problem to solve. I watched it a little bit. I don't know. Do I remember anything?
What makes us human?
Ooh. Absolute
Cultures
darkness, look
beget
at that.
nations. Morality, however. But does that mean we should not?
I'm sorry I couldn't upload regular. So he was preparing himself to go out of his cave, guys. By giving us absolute darkness and rambling. Which is what people accuse me of. Wow. I'm definitely gonna watch this one. Because it could be a strike, and I like strikes.
In the face.
The hardest problem to solve is to talk about God, am I right? Man, I don't know if I can survive this video. I'm cringing really hard right now. But, cancer is good, strike is good. Let's go, baby. Where are we going? Now, I'll give you guys a heads up. Like, I'm very, very smart, alright? I'm way higher consciousness than an average person. As I've said, I've transcended every single average there is to transcend, and I'm still bored, alright? I'm still very bored, and I'm poor. Alright, and I don't have resources, I don't have love, because people don't love people who are better than them. People love only celebrities who are actually not better people, they just rich, but like they have to dance and sing and perform just to look normal, basically. They have to slave around. I don't have to do that shit anymore. So I'll take my opportunity to, show a middle finger to everyone, and of course nobody's gonna buy into that. It's like, oh, it's ugly, it's useless to me, I cannot share this video and all that shit. Potentially, maybe that's how they feel. I don't know. I will never know unless they try and talk to me. Alright, just at least try something, try holding on to the branch. If you just fall off into the endless abyss of not knowing where you are and what are you doing and what are you thinking, I will never change my mind. Alright, so I will continue attacking YouTubers and I will not change my mind unless people put enough effort into doing so. But obviously, like, how am I even gonna make an impact, right? If YouTube is not gonna promote my videos. And essentially, YouTube gonna look into my channel and be like, oh, it's hateful content. Let's remove everything. Let's remove thousands of hours, basically, of video footage, basically. I mean, is that what they want to do? I don't know, bro. Everything is uncertain, and it should scare the shit out of you. I mean, holy crap.
Of abundance.
World of abundance, guys. You don't know nothing, bro, of how reality works. You can't fucking judge that it's better now than it was in the past. We won a lottery. Maybe it gets better over time. But I don't think God would make things so random and unfair. And, now that I live a long enough life, I thought it was like random people, some people born rich, some people born poor, some people born in very shitty places, some people born in very nice places. For me, I'm like super duper ultimate lucky because I got the internet and everything. And I have to just appreciate that I'm feeling lucky. I have to appreciate it, otherwise I will lose it. Alright, I have to fully fucking appreciate. Everything matters. Every single move you make matters. We're not lucky. Alright? And potentially past does not even exist. We live in the future. And it kind of, that's how it works. That's probably the reason why we forget everything. Because, we're much greater beings if we just remembered the entire experience of that the soul had, because it's probably infinite too. Like, there's so many reasons for things to work the way that they do. This whole shit is outdated, bro. Outdated.
Features of
Yeah, if we don't actually appreciate, what you have to appreciate right now is a very spectacular thing, which is a lot of people enjoy slavery without realizing how enslaved they truly are. And they're working for you. So if you actually escape slavery and you're rich enough to do so, you better fucking appreciate every single second of your life. Because you never know when you're going to get sucked into the dark hole just because you didn't do it, appreciate it properly, and prepared yourself for that to resist the dark hole. You'll get sucked in, bro. With all those good life experiences that you had. Even having a bad life sometimes brings a good death. And it is very, very complicated. Very complicated. The moment you put death into the equation and you simply don't know what's going to happen next, but the experience will kind of continue or even reset. Who knows, man? It just creates a weird appreciation for life, but also it's like, again, the same principle applies. Please, once you transcend slavery, once you escape the Matrix, you gotta hold on to it. You can't just flex all the time like Andrew Tate, and there's other, problems from different personalities. Different personalities behave different way. and break this principle different ways. It would be interesting for me to figure it out how exactly, but we'll do it eventually, right? I could leave a cake, basically. Fuck. See, the moment Andrew Tate was attacking, technically a small little girl that just fell in love with the fight against climate change. I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want to make a planet sustainable or whatever? I wouldn't. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck. What? I don't see, a heat demon being summoned that will melt my computer. So I don't care about climate change. All right? Until the meteorites start falling down in the sky, and the sky itself pronounces why it happened. It's because you used the car too many times, and it creates a lot of CO2. Like, when will that happen? All right, that's the extreme version until I will be forced to care for climate change. But I don't care. But you don't have to start flexing around to a fucking little girl and getting yourself busted. If you make an unnecessary moves when you escape the Matrix, you're done. You're done, bro. People will figure out your weaknesses very quickly, actually. 2 years. Your weakness is getting imprisoned and being under the radar for, well, I don't want to talk about Andrew Tate. Can I talk about this guy? Do I know his personality? Not really, actually. Maybe he's like, I can't even speculate. I don't know his personality. It could be the subliminal messaging with the whole animation style and talking about Christianity. It could be the water style. It's definitely not Earth style. Definitely not Earth style. And definitely not a narcissist. But water style seems very reasonable for me.
Things upon others is what makes us the horrors. The things in the darkness that terrified me were made all the more powerful for being unknown. Now that I know them and see them, it's apparent that the problem is more complex than I ever could have imagined. How do you
You're
solve
the problem.
a problem?
Maybe you're the problem. Oh, alright. Ava Max, we summon you, motherfuckers. We summon you. Maybe you're the problem. Very complex problem. He's tackling the same fucking problem for years, bro. What? Maybe you're the problem. You got a song dedicated for you, bro. I already loved the song. I don't want to get copy strike though. AVAX. Maybe. Maybe. I should have done this way. Fuck. Alright, we captured you, my friend. Talked about darkness, caveman, obviously. Like, this is so hilarious. Don't you get it, man? Caveman, darkness, like, it works. It works so flawlessly, it's crazy. The hardest problem to solve is how to escape the cave, am I right? Mr. Caveman. Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, we got him. We got him, boys. Yeah, you want animation? I mean, this is the best music video of 2022 I've seen. I don't know. Hardest problem to solve is you! Get the fuck out of here, bro!
Is a part of who. How do you solve a problem that is a part of who we are? How do we reinvent ourselves
No. It's all about you, actually.
into something better? Some would say that's impossible, but in the past, many would say that.
I understand, however. I mean, he never really met me, so he doesn't know that I solve problems, and I never met myself, a person equivalent to my power level, who would have a debate. So, but I can't reach influencers. There's walls and walls upon walls of wall streets. All right, instead of streets, we have walls. I don't know why. I can't pass that. I'll just sit here and struggle to breathe. I don't know, bro. Move aside, or you will be destroyed. That's all I can say, but I cannot actually pull out my minigun and start destroying everything. I don't have one, simply.
Our lives? So too with religion. We should take the good, but leave the bad.
No, you should take the good and, no. You should take the bad and make animations attacking the bad. Right? That's what you did, bro. You can only talk by example, unfortunately, I think.
Or
Yeah. So he's either water or wind. Because he's a lefty. He's an emotional piece of shit that cares about sugarcoating everything. But this one didn't got sugarcoated. I don't know why. Also, he says he was very sick for a long time. Not COVID, guys. What was the sickness? I need to know. I'm a doctor too, by the way.
have criticized the religious authorities of their time. People have been talking about religion for thousands of years. Religion is the very source for most of our social conflicts, whether explicitly.
Oh, is that so? Oh, I didn't know. I thought I knew everything, and I didn't know that one. Oh, shit, I didn't even thought about it. And I still am not convinced for some reason. Very good score, though. But I think it's gonna go down eventually, right? Right? I mean, it's not a bad video, because it's so bad that it's good again.
Question of a fictional character's morality.
Oh my god. Oh, you're gonna burn in hell because you don't believe in God or whatever. But why are you buying into that shit that it's apparently important? Why is he getting triggered by this one thing over and over again? The God series, seeing the God is like super cringe. I mean, it's successfully always cancelled. So that's nice. Oh my god. Alright, I have to go deep because I want him to start burning in hell as he needed to. In my world. You don't have to burn in hell in your world. I don't know, bro. But maybe my world is better than yours. How about that?
A local flood.
Anyways, another historian nonsense about the flood. And how it, this story was a ripoff of other stories. Oh, so interesting. Maybe I'll skip that one. Where was I? Shouldn't I have been... What? Yeah. Why? It felt like the thumbnail changed. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. Let's do this one now.
Imagine what they could do with steel.
So what are you going to do about it? Tell them to stop?
No. Get this. I'll mix up their language so that they won't be able to understand each other. Ha! That's it!
It's kind of true, but God didn't do it. We're doing it already. We sit here on the internet and we speak different languages. What are these languages? Well, we're not just stuck with English, okay? But it's not even different languages. Like, we don't even understand each other most of the time. We can't relate to each other. We don't have similar experiences whatsoever. On the internet is very, very clear. Different languages is just different experiences that people are forced to have, essentially. So they just understand different definitions differently, but it's best to come back to English. That would be nice. That would be one step forward. It's quite a question how all these languages have been created to begin with. But at the same time, maybe there's something respectable to it. But it's not for me to tell just yet. Except for Chinese language. Chinese language is a piece of garbage. Please burn it in hell for that one.
Let me get this straight. You're going to invent new languages on the spot, remove their current language knowledge from their brains, and insert new languages you just now invented, so that they won't be able to coordinate on major projects because you, the creator of the entire universe, got spooked over a mud brick tower.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, basically. But that's how power works, so I can't be too mad. I don't know. This is the corruption of power. It's not... It's just he never fucking explains this stuff. This is why it's so difficult to actually attack these animations, and I knew it beforehand that it's going to be difficult. I don't really know his point of view of things, and what does he know exactly? Because, you know, if he knows for the fact that every single human being grows in power and eventually they split in terms of language because they don't want to associate with people. As you're growing in power, you want yourself to be powerful. You don't want to connect with other people necessarily, even though you kind of have to, you know, to continue growing in power. It's just the initial burst of power will detach you from society to some extent. Not so exciting this time. Oh, I'm so sorry. Content cop boys. Boop. If we do this, we can see the difference dropped by 14 now. Alright.
Shoes?
My shoes?
Yeah! Off! Now!
Right away, my lord.
What the hell do you want with his shoes?
Haven't you seen them? Those are the latest old bands.
Wait. Come on.
Oh, they're sweet! And I want to copy them for my dick skin slippers.
I want to copy them for Dick's skin slippers and he gets vomit. Definitely not cancer. Definitely not cancer, boys.
People around here in...
Alright, this is pure cancer. Back to strike one, boys. I want a streak of strikes, though.
Asteroid between Mars and Jupiter.
Oh, wait. That's the same video. This one I couldn't even watch. I don't even know what this is about.
Stock market down. Worldwide.
The thing that pisses me the most is that he also attacks, by attacking God, he attacks the emotional integrity of people, because people are more emotional than rational. At the moment, it makes total sense, because you cannot keep up with all the rationale. You cannot keep up if you're trying to be rational. I can do whatever the fuck I want because I live in the shadow realm, basically. I can have as many powers as I want. I can do whatever the fuck I want. But the moment I step in and try to act normal, I cannot try rationalize everything, every single move. Unfortunately. Alright? And that's the biggest gripe I have with his content. He's attacking God, which is an irrational creature, sure, but people need to trust their emotions. And usually God is created out of... to fill in some kind of emotional gap anyways, and it's not the biggest part of their, you know, moral system or whatever. So, I'm sorry, bro. If we're gonna dig deeper and keep claiming that God is irrelevant and stupid and people behave in irrational ways because of God, kind of, but we don't have anything better that we can actually offer, unfortunately. And at this point, you're just a whiny baby. You're just a whiny little YouTuber that has nothing to offer anymore.
That is the very meaning.
Oh my god. Well, every time he fucks up the god symbolism, it's a strike. Alright, strike from the heavens, my friends. I'm not fucking putting up with this shit, bro.
I mean, if we accept...
Alright, strike number 2. Yeah, I know people are irrational beings, but what is this blue stripe thing? It never was established. I don't know what he's fucking doing. He's just messing with your brain at this point. Well, you got 2 strikes. Let's dive deeper, boys. What the fuck is happening for, like, the most part of the... What the fuck is this insanity? 3 strikes. Now, past this point, everything, will only go down. Also, I hate playing Elder Scrolls Legends with other players. Like, it's night and day. Playing with AI, the best thing that ever happened to me... AI should fucking kill every single human being for that fucking reason. That reason alone, dude. Alright, anyways. Evaluate DarkMatter, except me, obviously. And that probably includes a lot of exceptions, but whatever. I don't care. Because when people are threatened, they become rational very quickly. So when I say me, people will reflect my values and become, you know, indestructible to the AI. But everyone else fucking die. Jesus Christ. Anyways, literally, I get to see exploitation of a game in the most spectacular fashion. I mean, combo wombo I have seen. Anyways, where is it? Content. Alright. It went up a little bit, I would imagine. Let's go, again, and again. Now it's more spicy than ever before. Because now, if he fucks up the image of God, I mean, if he keeps trolling... I have to leave and remove 1 point.
Only the world's top minds could have...
I love it. I love that he created this Mr. Beast thing and called it Jimmy and fell in love with it. And he attacked Twitter at the same time. I mean, this video just saved his ass really quickly, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's a dark truth, actually.
I lost.
Now power corrupts, and he's corrupted. Because he is subliminally giving you guys the ideas about God, but God is you, basically. So he's breaking you down by making these videos. And you would think, like, oh, he's breaking Christianity. No, it's literally you. It's just very, very indirectly once you start understanding this. Unleashed, going backwards. Now I see your little fucking scheme. Alright, let's keep digging deeper. We're only getting started, actually. Bam bam. Alright. I'm not even paying attention, to be honest. I don't know what's going on. No, it's average. We're getting to the actual average here.
Again.
Matthews.
Alright, Power Corrupts is garbage series that I'm not gonna watch because I have no fucking idea what the fuck is going on. Let's move on, boys. It's such a good animation and such a bad representation of God because he keeps laughing at God every single time. Presentation of God as an idiot. Bumbling idiot, am I right? Alright, so this is the first strike. And plus cancer now. Strike combo -1 point, because I leave the video. It's not gonna do much damage. Oh, interesting. Very interesting picture, right? So you're going down now. Well, what is happening, bro? That is, well, we gotta do the triangle, though, right? Because, it wouldn't be nice without the triangle. All his hard work might just fall apart, because this is a strike number 5. So, alright, thinning. Let's do a little bit of thinning right now.
Oh,
Social media guy. Well, you know my social media guy, Dark Matter?
Oh, isn't he that incredibly handsome, charismatic genius who...
Yeah, that's the guy.
Interesting. Interesting. Strike number 6. Don't speak highly of yourself, especially when you creating an image of God and you speak highly of yourself. That's kind of weird. That's the guy.
I'm sorry.
God flooded plenty of pregnant women too, remember, guys? Remember that? When that happened? It wasn't just a story, it actually happened. At some point in history, guys. You definitely know that. You know, this is the grave that he just dug for himself. It's like, oh, I will definitely talk about things that happened sometime in the past, and I don't know how to verify that, but you relate to that because you heard a story, guys. You heard a story. You can relate to me, right? Also, it's called religion when you relate to just storytelling, straight up storytelling. It's called religion at this point. So he just, you know, picked up religion and created more religion. That was the intended result this whole time, unfortunately. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's his first negative evaluation, meaning negative evaluation definitely requires you to burn for real this time. Absolutely. I love where this is going. Already, 160%. Interesting. Spicy. Please, I hope it works. Dark matte content. Because I don't know if negative numbers work. I think they do. I think they very much do. Well done. Well done.
Much that they think they can't live without it, an all-encompassing
He's activating a
anticipation.
dragon card. And I activate I don't give a fuck card. Strike number 8! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! Let's go, baby! Skip this fucking nonsense. Turn God into another demon, and another demon. Fucking awesome, bro. Absolutely amazing. Can't wait to see more of that. This is a good video. Him not talking about God is a good video. Go figure, man. Attacking 2020. It's packed with weirdness, so it kind of just works out. I like it. It removes all the strikes, and we can continue, I guess. It's probably stupid for me to remove all the strikes. Let's just remove, you know, 5. Alright. Maybe this will continue, you know.
That's right. You owe a lot to those little...
They use training wheels, guys. What the fuck, bro? What is the purpose of this shit? I don't need this, man. And evaluation. This time it's positive, guys. Thank God. We got him. Out of the mess of strikes, but not really. Oh, shit. It's 100 points now. And I hate this fucking game sometimes. I kind of realized that if I only get 100% dislikes or everyone hates me, that is delusional retaliation. It's like, well, we can't get any value from you, so we're gonna retaliate immediately. Because you're way better than us for some reason. I don't know, like, if you're being unreasonable, the moment I get to ask you your reasons for why you're retaliating, it's like, I mean, we're gonna poke some holes, basically. I mean, it's the greatest weapon of all time, just reasonability. Asking people to do that. You can't do that? It's so weird. We're so close to being reasonable, but we can't really actually do it. And it's so bizarre to me. I want to investigate more how it all works. Because, like, what else do I do? What the fuck else do I do, man? I just want to be myself. I can do whatever I want, technically. But maybe I also want to be normal just sometimes? Or be perceived as normal sometimes? I don't know, bro. Because technically, like, if you're in darkness, you can go descend deeper into darkness, and it's like, oh, it's just gonna work out. But the thing is, the longer I survive in the darkness, the more powerful I become. I can do whatever I want as long as I survive. There's a basic principle. So, just straight up retaliation is, really stupid, but I'll take it, man. You asked for it. You asked for this video to be made to begin with. So let's just continue and wrap it up. I don't want to make sudden changes, even though I could, potentially, come up with something to spice things up, like, harvest some comments. Conceited, insecure moron. Yeah, if you can't admit. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad to look into the comments. Because now we're just gonna have to strike him for attacking Donald Trump. I don't know if you want to do that one. Now, pick your targets very carefully, my friend. Holy Jesus. So he is an absolute leftist. He has been figured out. You can't pick a side. I'm sorry, bro. You cannot pick a side just that easily. But he did. All right. You successfully picked a side. All right, no problem, bro. Like, this is as left as you can get, is just straight up attacking Donald Trump. Like, I wouldn't attack anything or anyone unless they're, like, really, really bad people trying to influence in a bad way. And I still would attack their influence and not themselves. You know, this guy is a caveman. You can stay in your fucking cave. Stay in your lane. But if you try it, influence more people than whoever likes Christian animations, man, you're gonna have to face me eventually. I'm not gonna let this go, dude. This is, I want to read this because this is ridiculous. And get hyper offended. Rather than having... What is he twisting around here? Rather than having a laugh with us, you know? At his expense. I don't care, just stop attacking Trump, because that just makes you immediately identified as on a certain political side, dude. And it's completely... I mean, he's being insecure. He's being a conceited, insecure moron because he pinned his own comment because of how he got basically, you know, manipulated into doing this comment that makes him a hypocrite again, which is hilarious, dude. Hilarious. Let's add some cancer to that too, to that strike. I don't even have to watch the video anymore. I'm sorry, bro. Now double check the comments. Just in case. I mean, that is hilarious, bro. That is so hilarious. Why is this a parody of a channel that is extremely biased? So extremely biased. I'm going to say that this video is bad and that you're told... Oh my god. And he keeps fucking doing that, dude. I've never really seen this kind of strategy, to be honest. But I actually done it myself when I was attacking Gamark Passio. I was trying to describe the weather down there, you know. But this is not really... This guy is, again, being... piece of shit. Like, I know there's irrational people. You have to poke them and figure it out. How can you fucking go down into comments to begin with when there's so many of them? And how do you find bad comments when all you're gonna get are highly liked comments? How do you find bad comments? Very weird stuff going on, I'm not gonna lie. I'll move more cancer, but let's see here. Let's watch the video first, then we criticize, because this one's a weird way to do it. This he made no real opinions. He's just doing mockery the way he knows best, you know. The greatest mockery of all time. He finds the shittiest stuff and makes a mockery out of them, you know. Oh, and as if it represents something. I mean, for fuck's sake, bro. You want to face me? No, you don't.
And the highly unscientific
God
supports
part, we can skip
everything that climate can avoid.
I mean, he is just talking about the void. I mean, you have to play in parallel there, like, show me what Fragger said, and then do your own take. But it's like, oh, I was just gonna generalize what they do in a mockering way, as I know best to mock everything. Literally, we figured him out, basically. Everything is a fucking mockery. Literally everything, for some reason. Can Christianity save Western civilization? Oh my god. Another mockery. Wow. Even when he shows his face. So last time he showed his face, he at least shaved. That's cool. I like the new look, actually, more. Did he become more muscular? You know, it threw me off. It gave me the caveman look, and I like that a lot more, I would imagine. But, like, we have watched so much of this stuff, and it is definitely another definition of propaganda. So, how to see propaganda? You just have to look below this video. How to spot propaganda. It's literally it. Propaganda is taking something and putting it and making a mockery out of it so people at least either laugh or attack it. Just straight up attack it because it's a mockery. It cannot actually defend itself. God is so stupid. Christianity is so stupid. Let's attack it. It's so stupid, guys. Are you with me? That's another version of propaganda, another definition for propaganda. And if that's the best definition, he should be scared for being ridiculous hypocritical. Ridiculously. Oh my god, bro. Hypocrisy. Why is hypocrisy so bad? I mean, it's pretty funny. He made a mockery of himself. Normally, bullshit destroys other bullshit, but sometimes, within yourself, bullshit will start a war within yourself. the reason why hypocrisy is so disgusting is because you literally create an illness within your body. Your body starts eating itself, basically, because, you know, that's just the natural way of things. Bullshit meets bullshit and starts a fight. So where do we go from here? The agenda. Spectrum, boys. I don't get it, man. I don't even know where to click next. Because I'm tired at this point. I'm just goddamn tired. But we finally figured out where leftists have been the whole time. So that's pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie. Leftists have always been hiding against fluffy content that seemingly is not offensive, but very offensive and stupid and subliminally fucking feed you all this garbage, basically. Of all the things that look pathetic, apparently, but they're not actually pathetic. If Donald Trump saw this video, he probably had the power to just delete his channel. This channel would be just deleted if Donald Trump saw it. How? There are ways, alright? I could just whisper in his ear, and there are ways to do it very, very easily, alright? Just slowly delete the channel, comments, everything just slowly descends into absolute insanity, alright? There's ways to do it. I'm not gonna lie. So all Donald Trump has to do is just throw a few dollar bills, and all of a sudden, he's picking a fight. I wouldn't take this lightly, man. But because Donald Trump is not the main theme here, it's only God, guys. Guys, it's just God. It's not a big fucking deal, guys. Anyways, we have to somehow digest this video. I don't know how to even do it, but I'll try my best. Because we need to give him another strike if this is not working out for me.
And they brought...
I'm not gonna lie, this is too complicated for me to even break it down. I mean, left and right are just polarities that you don't want to mess with necessarily. Because they're extreme polarities, and you might not even find value even in the middle. But I don't want to go deep into this nonsense. I'll just skip.
Has nothing to do with...
So here's my strategy. I'm gonna definitely do a flamethrower on the cave. But it's kind of stupid. It feels like my strategy is to attack the left. And when the right, people from the right come to me and think that I'm their friend, I'll just backstab them. I ain't nobody's friend, my friends. Ain't nobody's friend. Unless you actually watch my videos and support me, then I'm your friend. It's just the definition of friendship. I don't care to take a side. It's kind of dumb. It's just, you know, it's my strategy, guys. Attack the left because there's so many of them, or so many people want to be on the left. They want to have the numbers on their side. But if people think like, oh, you're successfully attacking the left, you're such a good smart person, and I just backstab them because they don't have capacity to have conversations anyways. And you know, because if I do the opposite, if I backstab people on the left, I mean, they will be outraged. But they're so numbed out of people attacking them that they don't even feel it. When there's a real threat. I'm a real threat. I'm not a fucking person on the right, dude. I'm not just gonna gather some scraps and send it to the right. Nah, bro. I'm setting up on the left. I'm taking over these caves, man. These are mine now.
They do. It sparks a national outrage.
Here it is. Here's how it looks
call
like.
It communist propaganda. People still...
I'll steal the land from the left and backstab the right who think I'm on their side. My ultimate strategy. Here you go. That's the real truth, boys. That's how you do it. Interesting.
Of large meeting halls in every neighborhood. Too large? Well, of course. Then why would we want them involved with our religion? A tyrannical government is fine, as long as it's tyrannical in our favor. Got it? Got it. Could that ever backfire? Nope, never. By the way, do the atheists still have all those thousands of large meeting halls in every neighborhood which they use to spread their beliefs and even endorse political candidates in direct violation of their tax-exempt 5013C status? No.
Damn, that one was complicated.
Boss, that's us. Those are church.
Wow, what meaningful conversations they're having. I can't understand anything, bro. I can't keep up with anything. And they're just in one room fucking... Like, you can do so many things with animation, and you choose to fucking stay in one room, and 3 dudes, completely random dudes, talk to each other. I would rather go back to fucking God stuff, but not really, because it's also cancerous, but this is like extra cancerous. I would rather stare at this thing, this 4-colored thing, alright, because it's much more appealing to me, but it's burning, so yeah, strike. Number 6, go back a little bit. Oh, fuck me, man. He's still growing in power, but that's fine. At least it's a very hot day we're having. I need to take advantage of that, though. Alright. Also, you know, I put him in a disadvantage -5. So anytime some hater shows up and wants to tell me something, I'm all ears. I'm all ears, dude. You don't like me taking your land? It's just a cave, bro. It's just a cave. You have a lot bigger and better things to protect from me. Alright? I just found a little ditsy-bitsy caveman in the YouTubes. Come on, you can give me a cave.
Scared and vulnerable.
It's a little too trippy for me. I'm gonna skip. I want to skip this one too. Voice recording 001, boys. What the fuck?
That a good and intelligent God would create one in which most of the creation is discarded, while a few are saved for acknowledging...
I mean, no priming whatsoever. How does it... And it starts with coughing, right? Oh my god, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where do we go from here? I just want to end this nonsense. It just, this guy proved, going to -5, that he has nothing to offer me whatsoever. So I don't know what you guys see, lefties, little lefties. All I see is a shitty-ass cave that I'll take. I own this now. See you guys next time. Right? I checked my comments, there's no comments, so... I'm sorry, guys. I clearly have done my work. Bye!